Well, let's not do one of those obnoxious intros. What's up, everyone? Q&A. You asked us questions. Here's the answers.
Okay, I like that. That's the intro.
Go.
Okay, first question.
Now you sound like a game show host.
Do you... Wait.
Great question.
Okay, no. Okay, wait. This is from Chris Sully 580. What is cooler, being on the cover of a comic book, having your own action figure, or having trading cards?
I think action figure.
Same.
I was a big fan of action figures. Still am. That was a thing. Like action figures was like a goal. Like the trading cards are cool.
Yeah.
The comic book thing was a nice extra because that's not something I ever like anticipated that would happen. But no, definitely the figures.
I say that too. Next question is from Hellcat Perez. What were your first reactions seeing yourselves in the WWE video games?
The ominous man from Amsterdam.
Well, yours is cooler anyway because they got you like the big.
Well,
Demon
I mean, the
guy.
first one was like the NXT Takeover Orlando version. I always find these questions like difficult to answer. Same with the action figure thing, because you know, it was a goal, but I just try not to flip out over them too much, because like I hope there's like still so much more to come. And I feel that if I react in a certain way, I feel that might be taken the wrong way. It was definitely real cool.
Yes.
But you know, questions like that I feel like are very important to me at the end stages of my career. Like right now, it's like, you know, hopefully we still have a good 5 to 10 years left of being in the WWE. So very cool. But ask me that question again when this is all done.
For me, it was kind of like, it felt more like, finally, because I had been playing, you know, from No Mercy to SmackDown versus Raw or whatever for the longest time, and you're always, you know, making your character and whatever, but now I didn't have to because it was finally made for me. So that was really cool. It felt like more of a, wow. From Reincarnated Done Dead _96. What is your favorite movie to watch together? By the way, y'all are badasses.
That's a very, like, we watch a lot of movies because we travel a lot, but also when we're at home, we kind of refer
We
to
just
that
did
as
it.
watching movies, especially right now we're in this, well, everyone's in this lockdown, so all we do is like revisit. We're actually currently revisiting It, the modern version.
John Wick also.
We watched all of John Wick's again. I think for me personally, my favorite genre of movies to watch with her is horror movies, and then not like the very typical one, but the classics like The Thing and Alien and Aliens, which Aliens is my favorite movie of all time, or at least one of the favorite movies of me of all time. Not of me to watch. I was never in any movies.
Why don't I do to you what I did to every single diva last night?
Anyway, yeah, so that kind of movies, I like her to experience the things that I experienced when I first saw these movies and explain to her why I like them so much and why I find certain details in movies so like important to me because they translate to me as a human being and like sometimes through my character as well.
I think the ones I like are the ones that I was super resistant to because everybody loved Harry Potter and I was like, no, because everybody likes it then I don't want to like it and whatever. And
She's a bit of a hipster.
I didn't care to really watch it. But he got me to watch like all of them all the way through. So I think it was Harry Potter. But then I really like watching other movies like nostalgic things. Like we watched Just Friends the other day, or we watched, you know, Pokemon. I like watching Mewtwo Strikes Back.
A better version.
Yeah, it was nice. So this one's from Araceli _Luna 2412. What is your favorite collector's item that you own?
For me, it's probably a bunch of my Transformers. I think they're very cool. I got some rare ones, I got some G1s, I got some Japanese G1s. I got a bunch of gigantic ones, like really big ones.
I don't think they understand like the level of big.
Oh,
gigantic is.
yeah, so I have a Metroplex that's literally like this big. And I also ordered the new Unicron that Hasbro's bringing out, which is, well, I think like easily half of her. That's how big that thing is. But
Not even joking.
it's coming out in 2021, 22, I want to say. As far as that goes, my Transformers and definitely like the big colossal combiners and like things that turn into a city.
I don't know the answer to this question because I like collecting a bunch of different things. And
Probably
I
your
think,
Jokers.
Yeah, but then also like my Vega that you got me, remember? Like I love that one. I love Pop, those little Pop figures, the Funko Pop. I love them. So, and I have a really cool, like, I have some from Tekken, some from Overwatch, some from, Joker. I got Harley, I got a bunch of stuff. So, I'm gonna skip that one. I want to go to this one
Why?
because it says from Styles_L_Boricua. What attracted you to Alistar besides wrestling?
You're looking at me as if I have to answer that question.
Well, I'm telling you that's why I was gonna initially skip it, but the initial thing was like seeing you wrestle. Obviously, I was like, oh wow, who's that? But then I think it was just.
I think it's funny because I'm like, I don't think I'm impressive at all.
No, you're,
No, I mean
super
it.
cool. Shut up.
No,
You're
you know that I mean that. Like,
No,
I don't
know,
find
but
myself
that's what's
that
so
intriguing to
annoying. It's
watch.
because like I look at you and I'm like, God, I wish I could be just like a quarter of how good you are. But I mean, it was that. But then I also got to know you, and because initially, obviously, it's a physical attraction. I was like, wow, who's that? He's hot. But then, it was just getting to know you as a person and how cool you were and how funny you were and then how sweet you were and then like how much we had in common as much as video games and nerdy stuff. And I think that was where I was like, I want this one. This is from Spearbear98, favorite metal band.
Jesus.
It's hard to get a favorite out
I
of
like
them.
whenever people ask me like, hey, single out this one specific thing of all these things that you like and give like I can't, I don't know, like I have like
List a few then.
every genre has multiple bands that I absolutely love. There's not one band that I'm like, well, if I can't listen to that anymore, like I couldn't even give you a top 10. There's just so much, and like my mood changes so much when it comes to music. Like there's periods of time where I go through symphonic black metal to like early black metal to hardcore to punk to old rock to jazz music I jump around all the time. So there's not like, I think like if there's bands out there that like inspired me to do stuff, I'd say Watain is one of them, Dark Throne, Mayhem, yeah, absolutely Behemoth, like aesthetically, especially the more modern stuff. Actually, the guy who makes my big ring jackets is the same one who does it for Behemoth. That's kind of how I got to the guy doing my jackets now. The other ones are done by Hannah, but the really big extravagant ones are done by Scene Sick. But other than that, like even like Ella Fitzgerald, who I've got tattooed on my hand, like old bands like Dire Straits, Golden Earring. This is so difficult. Vinnie Paz from Jedi Mind Tricks. Early nonfiction, Immortal Technique, Gangstar. Like I listen to so much music. Every Time I Die, God's Hate, Twitching Tongues, Marauder. It just the list goes on and on. So there's not like, and I think I was naming bands that were inspirational to me, and I just started like going, just keep going. So. Like Cruel Hand, I can keep going. Expire.
He has tons of them that he likes.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Beth_Blanche19. Which emoji represents the other one and why? knowing what they are. Like if you were
I
to.
don't even know. Like how many of them are there?
Let's find out.
Oh, okay. I'm looking at this one right here.
That one's me?
The Mad Kitty.
That one's me?
That's you, yeah.
Okay, the Mad Kitty. That's me, apparently.
Kitty with the frown line.
Yeah, like the really grumpy fit. Yeah,
Yes.
I mean that looks like our cats, but I don't know. When I think about like you and emojis, it'd probably be either the moon one because you have it on your face, like the crescent moon one.
She says I've got a giant head, which is true.
The moon on your face right here, and then yeah, the cheeky moon because you used to always put that one, and sometimes the black heart because it's like black, Alistar black, but then like now I think black heart, I think Tommaso.
So you think about Tommaso? Okay, cool.
Next question.
Q&A.
Q&A. Here we go.